Hi everyone, I'm so sorry we got cut off yesterday on our Google Meet. I really wanted to get through with the graphic organizer for Fantastic Mr. Fox. So what I did, since it wasn't your fault we got cut off, is I finished the graphic organizer and I color coded it for you. I'm going to review it right now with you and show you what we're going to do with the graphic organizer and why it's so helpful when it's to do a graphic organizer before it's time to go write an open-ended response, okay? So the first thing I did was I color coded it, and we wrote all of this together. I just typed it out for you, okay? So it's okay if you didn't get a chance to finish it in our Google Meet, all right? So this side is the Fox family, and we just made sure we knew the characters' names, who Mr. Fox lived with, right? And where their setting was. I added a little bit of details to that. We just wrote the foxhole or the den in class, but I added it's at the bottom of a tree on a hill near the farm. That gives you a little bit better of a picture about where this was taking place, okay? The problem or the kickoff, we did a good job talking about this today, was that the farmers are trying to kill them by digging up their hole, right? They already tried to shoot them and it didn't work. So this is the next step, right? So these poor foxes are stuck in their hole knowing that there's people up there trying to get them, right? And they could feel the shovels, remember, coming into the ceiling of their hole. So their plan was, that fox is smart, and he said, wait a minute, I can dig faster than a person with a shovel. So he said, let's just dig as fast as we can and dig straight down, because there's no way they're going to be able to catch us, okay? So that's just a little bit of the story from the fox perspective. Now remember, there's a whole other perspective of characters in this story so far, and that's the farmers, right? They have a problem too. And the three farmers, let's just review their names, are Farmer Bogus, Farmer Bunce, and Farmer Bean. Okay, and they live on the farm, but are at the foxhole, right? That's where this part of the story is taking place in chapter 4. And what they're trying to do, their problem is they're trying to catch this fox, but he ran back into his hole and they can't get him. That's their problem. So what do they decide to do? What's their plan? They decide to keep digging. They said, that fox is probably in there and maybe he has a family. We're going to dig down into this hole and we're going to get him, right? That's what the farmers were saying. So we have two different groups of characters, two different problems, and two different plans, right? We're going to see coming up how that worked out. But today, instead of reading the next chapter, we're going to use all of this information, and this paper can be found in your Fantastic Mr. Fox tab in your classroom, and we're going to connect it to our written response, okay? So this is a pretty easy written response, and all we're going to do is we're going to read the words that I had typed, and we're going to just kind of fill in the blanks, taking information directly off of this sheet. And it's okay if you use the exact same words that I used. Okay? We're going to do a quick little example together, and then I want you guys to do the rest by yourself. So here's the template. It says, the book Fantastic Mr. Fox has two main groups of characters. They are the, right, you write foxes, and the farmers, right? We know that. That's easy. The characters each have a different problem and plan to solve it. First, the foxes have a problem. Now, this little smiley face, I don't know if your parents know, but you know that's like a symbol for our characters. So we could say Mr. Fox and his family were stuck in their hole. All of a sudden, what happened? What happened? The farmers started to dig up their hole, right? Then Mr. Fox had a plan. He knew that foxes can dig faster than people. So he started to, we know what he did. That's our plan, right? We could take it right off here. They started to dig fast and deep. That's it. okay? So this is kind of showing you, it's kind of easy, but it's showing you how you can use the information in your graphic organizer to structure yourself when it's time to write. Now, that's the Fox part, but you can very easily take that same strategy and do the farmer section. So that's what I want you guys to do today. I want you to try to do this whole sheet by yourself. If you decide to print it and write with a pencil, you can just upload a picture. If you decide to type it, all you have to do is you can just delete the lines that I made and just type right over it instead, okay? So you don't need to see the lines anymore if that's what you're gonna do. All right, so good luck. Let me know if you have any questions and we can review this later on. Bye, guys.